Alrighty, divisional round we go. What's going on, DK?
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown.
The winding down of this CFM
Important divisional round
for the Madden 21 cycle
between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers.
Not a bad book to use.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Check. Watch 54. I got it. Mike's 54. What we got? Watch the safety creep. Hey. Check 26. 2-2. Motion to the backfield.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. This is McCaffrey. And he's got room. And brought down
the line.
before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A lot of formations.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's goose. He's crossing. He's checking.
And this one out quickly to James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Check me out.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Murray now on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taking it about the 1. They juked him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Carry for Dalvin Cook. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Smith catches left side.
Mr. Irv.
The 40 before he's out of bounds. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
It goes, it goes.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Somebody did, obviously.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the option, Trubisky.
Look at Mitch with the moves.
Midfield and into Carolina territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Got a hold on me.
As he gets forward for about 3 yards.
That's
let's check on the call.
Extremely irritating.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. This 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky. The open man is Smith.
All right.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nothing like being able to play
Sometimes
both.
that option can get bogged down before the gears really
just
even
got
get into motion.
caught up there.
I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's again to Cook.
Dalvin is a freaking cheat code.
Bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They run again on first down. Cook. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is Cook, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Cook. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for it with
I forgot to.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one.
He got undefended. I mean, all I needed was just a down block in the center, and the guard was uncovered. That was just a really bad alignment there. Jesus, game.
From tying this thing up.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
It's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Ooh, excuse me.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
They'll run on first down.
That was a great job of corner force there, corner, just backing up for no damn reason.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job.
What's going on, dude?
Helping out the running game.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And
he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Slam, 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 slam. Check three, check three. Hey, hold on. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They find some open field here.
Okay.
Carolina. DJ Moore, 37 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them the chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky.
Come on.
One that's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down.
Go get him, Adam.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Trubisky now on the keeper.
Evades the tackler, and now
This game is insane.
score. Touchdown, Vikings. Mitchell Trubisky, 43 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Oh, God, I cannot wait to stop playing this game.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all
I did a 3-part
14.
video series of NCAA playbooks, Jack. Give it a gander. None of them are bad.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Click on for the win.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Trubisky will throw.
Oh, I had X too. X was Thielen was gonna get really open.
He's sacked.
He was gonna get so open.
Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Throwing here, Trubisky. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Interesting. I thought he could get in front of him, but I guess I was wrong.
And a big turnover.
All right, no biggie.
These guys will get the football back.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Head off.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught.
Yeah, he's running out of time.
Oh, my, he pulled it in.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got a one.
The ball comes out.
Perfect.
Picked up by the Panthers.
Just
A
perfect.
lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And he's brought down
Good
at
job.
the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Shit, shit, shit.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And
Didn't matter at all, did it?
Just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 26. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled
I mean,
at the 23
I had the entire
after
defense
a gain
there.
of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Second down at 7.
Watch the out, watch the out. Mike, 55. Check, 55. They're gonna need some therapy after this.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And boy, he is very
+1
close
did not
to
matter.
a first down, but from where they're spotting that. At football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
That is the goal.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Yeah, basically. Hope we can get off blocks. Or beat the dude to the block. It'd be nice if the defensive lineman actually shed a block here and there. And that slanting actually worked.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now a run with Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
The D linemen, they will not get off blocks. Not often, anyway.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this one incomplete.
What?
Too much contact.
Oh, that's terrible.
That one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
I mean, dude clearly caught that ball.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, well.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's
what is the flat
complete
defender doing?
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
See that linebacker just stood there and retreated rather than attack his gap?
At their pace. This is
thankfully I made the tackle.
Football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side.
Again, the flat defender doing nothing.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well,
They're just drifting too far.
Drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Switch it. Check your hot read.
Again, McCaffrey.
Thank you.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Really ran 0-1 against that, and it worked.
Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it.
That's
but
the stole.
On his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He was absolutely open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Trubisky. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out
You might see 2 traps a game
2 catches now
in the real world.
divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. A gain of 3, second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
A give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Make it happen, boys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Oh, he may have gotten lucky.
Gotta go for
it. Dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Airing it out. It's
wow,
at the
that's
10.
terrible.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And
Really,
he's going to be
Foles?
stopped
Really?
cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Trubisky to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That should be a touchdown.
That was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up
not much more I
pressure.
can do
Yeah, they let
than
them get
that.
all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Whoops.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
No. Motion does not affect the defense whatsoever. The defense never reacts to motion.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
6 down. 6 down.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And
There
it's
you go.
caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. What a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball, but instead it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Jesus Christ.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Gather around and watch the box count get disrespected.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Hey, that was pretty good, actually.
Run good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. From just shy of midfield, Murray. That's going to be caught by
Jesus.
Samuel. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the
Come
30.
on, man.
His first reception of the divisional round.
So much
matchup,
fall
but it's
forward
good
yardage
for
in
a
this
first
game.
down as well.
Linebacker hitting them full bore.
54 Mike. It's been a long game for you.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
I'll take the chance here.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be
Christ
stopped
almighty.
just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 29. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive
A wide
continues.
receiver is sealing a overhang linebacker.
But there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Of course. I mean, why not?
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 25 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
And this is intercepted.
That's just a terrible throw by Mitch.
That should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they'll set up shop right near midfield.
He was open.
49-yard line.
Mitch just airmailed it to the defensive back.
It was pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Mike 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
On first down, it's Barnes. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Well, I did my job. We just ran through the tackle. Nothing you can do about that.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Barnes. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The D can only stop.
All right, well, that is the USFL for this cycle. The league is in retirement until Madden 22. Good cycle. I got a Super Bowl in year 1, got to the conference championship game in year 2, and, won a playoff round in year 3. So I cashed in my championship, so I'm happy. I can't complain.
What do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud
I play
you are of
consistent
them
the
to
entire
make
cycle.
the effort to get to this game, and then point them towards the future.
Which is
If
all
we're
you can
good
really
enough
ask
to
for.
get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
All right, so that is that. No more USFL for Madden 21. So anywho, so we were at 4 leagues. Now we're down to 2, and that number's going to whittle away very quickly. So that is that for me, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.